So welcome everybody. And I'd just love to know what you're in the mood for this evening. Anybody have any special requests?
Have you done happy feet or anything like it with them that I wasn't in on? Is that something that's okay that we haven't done in a while?
Happy feet.
Yes.
We could do happy feet. Yes, we can.
Does Jeanette want to vote against that?
You throw a minute of low back and with happy feet.
Okay, low back, happy feet. Got it.
Neck.
Neck. Wow. Are we going to throw in some anger management through this? Remember that class where we had all those wacky things and someone said anger management? All right then, anything else? We can do this. Happy feet, low back, and neck. It sort of goes up the chain. And we'll just lie down and get in touch with our breath for a minute. So as you transition from the day-to-day world into the wonderful world of yoga, just let yourself really rest on the floor. Let the floor support you and see where you are, what parts of you are calling your attention, what parts of you are dark, not calling attention. And notice the rhythm of your breath. And then bend your knees and stand your feet. And begin to press both feet into the ground and feel how that press lifts your tail and gives your low back a little massage. And do that slowly a few times, coordinating with the breath. You might consider exhaling as you press. And let the breath come and go. So you're following the breath. It's a good metronome to help you pace your practice. And now let's change it a little bit. Press into your right foot and then press into your left foot. So now the pelvis is rolling side to side. Gently, easily. And then if you can, make a little circle with your pelvis. So you're going down to the tail, out to the right, up to the upper waist, and then around. And do that a few times, just circling around your pelvis. And then reverse the circle so it's up and down and around. And notice that your head wants to circle too. So allow the head to do that. Relax the neck and the jaw. And then let that go. Take a breath. And then reach up with your right foot and left foot. And right foot. And left foot. And pause for a minute and then inhale up wherever it's easy and fluid with your hands. So your hands are floating on the breath, inhaling, going wherever it's easy for them, and then coming back down. And now let's put these things together. Foot reaches, arms overhead or wherever, and then down. And other arm, up, 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 and down. Lengthening the hamstrings. And last one. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now, leave the left foot where it is and draw your right knee towards your chest and then lengthen the left leg. This is the single knee to chest pose. And just enjoy. You can feel your breath against your right thigh as you inhale and exhale. And then slide the left foot toward the chest. Take your hands and then lengthen the right leg. Both knees to chest, double knee to chest pose. And now drape your fingers in the same direction as your toes. And we're going to do rolling praying mantis. So you're going to open out your right leg. Now the weight of the leg will carry you to the right. And then to come back home, you draw the left knee up toward your chest, roll onto your back. And then it's just a thought. Then you open a little bit to the left, let the head follow. And go slowly here and begin to iron out any kinks in your back, your shoulders. Just slowly back and forth we go. Flowing like a river. And then onto your back, stand your feet and think about bridging. So the heels are right in front of the sitting bones, the shoulders are open, and you're going to sink your low back, lift your tail. Now, if your back is tender, this may be your bridge for tonight, and that's fine. Otherwise, you can just lift a little bit higher every time, paying attention that each bone gets to do what it can. You're not skipping over in a clump, trying to get attention to each little bone. And typically what that means is you do less so that you can pay attention to these little things. And then before you know it, the bones have said, oh, I'm done. And then you can go a little bit higher, but it's best not to push the process. Let it be what it is. Bridging nice long neck in the back here. And it doesn't matter how high. Whatever feels right to you tonight is the perfect pose. Last bridge. Keep breathing. And then lengthen your legs. And either keep your arms out to the side or reach them. Now you're going to reach the wrist and the ankle in the opposite directions. And this will lengthen the sides of your waist. So just do what feels nice to you. Let your head be free. Ah, nice deep breath. And then let's roll to the belly and we will do some cobra. So let's do tonight a twisting cobra. And this is nice to sort of integrate the movement of the shoulders with the movement of the head. So you can inhale up, look a little bit over toward the right, exhale down, forehead to the mat, inhale up. And think of turning not with the neck so much as the spine, the upper part of the spine. See if that relieves any sort of neck strain that you might be feeling. Inhaling and exhaling up and down. Remember to keep the back of the neck long. That means the nose, the forehead is sort of grazing the mat as you do this. Good. And then let's do crocodile. So extend your legs apart. Put one forearm over the other forearm. One forearm over the other, and rest your forehead on the top forearm. And just stay there and take a breath. Crocodile pose. And then legs together, arms overhead, or if it's hard on your shoulder, keep them here. And we'll walk backward for 20, keeping the forehead and the hips definitely on the mat. Don't lift them away. This is a low movement. You're just lifting your opposite arm and leg very low. It strengthens the back. Don't go too high because that is not a good position and it could lead to pain. If you have problems with your low back, take a small towel and put it right under here, and that will help you with the pose. Good. Rest again. Now come to Superman, Superwoman. Lift your head. Now the back of the neck is long. You're floating your arms up. You're balanced on your belly. Your legs are up, or whatever you can manage this. And it's up to you how long you do this. Let's take a few breaths. And when you've had enough, come back to crocodile and rest again. Breathe. And then come to elbows and knees. And we will do our pelvic tilts or cat, whatever is appropriate for you this evening. You can also be on your fists if that doesn't bother your hands. Rounding and lengthening. Now here, again, you want to pay attention to the vertebra of the spine. If your back is stiff, do less. Do a baby cat or a pelvic tilt. Warm it up. Good, and then separate your knees, toes together, knees apart, and come to a luxurious child's pose. Putting your arms wherever they're the most comfortable. You can have them elongated. You can do the forearm one on top of the other. You could do fist one on top of the other. Find the place that gives you the most comfort and breathe. And now let's do tiger pose. So here you can be on your forearms or your fists, whatever is good for you or not. And lengthen the right leg. Try to touch the toe to the back of your head. Nose to knee and then back down. Up, up, up. Bring the knee in. And just alternate and breathe as you do this. Good. And then let's come to sitting. Now, some of you might want to sit against the wall. We'll do a little bit of happy feet. So you can sit against the edge of your couch or whatever you need if you need to prop yourself up. Or you can sit like I am without support. And take your right foot and begin to just pull out the big toe. Put it up and down, side to side, and then circle. And then second toe, pull it out, push it in, up and down, side to side, and circle. Your middle toe, pull it out, push it in. Notice how each of these toes has a different range. Push it up, pull it down, and then side to side, and circle. Fourth toe, pull it out, push it in, push it up, pull it down, near the piggy, near the middle, and circle. Piggy toe, pull it out, push it in, push it up, pull it down gently, out to the side, near the other toes, and then circle the pinky toe. Good. And then take your fingers and floss between the toes. You can use your baby finger or whatever fits. You're just flossing. Floss, floss, floss. Have we lost Steve? Good. And then thread your fingers between your toes. Pull them up and down. And then do the longitudinal arch. So take your knuckles and do the longitudinal arch there. And then pretend you're wringing out a face cloth. Hold your toes and the middle part of your foot and just twist in opposite directions. This feels really nice. Squeeze your heel. Now the ankles. And work your way up. Oh. Now let's compare. How does the foot that we just worked on look? Is it pink? Is it happy? Can you feel the whole effect all the way up your leg? And then let's take the other foot. So you're going to pull out the big toe, push it in, pull it out, push it in. Toe goes up and down, up and down, side to side, toward the other toes, away from the other toes, and then in a circle. Gently. Other way. Second toe, pull it out, push it in. Down and up we go. Side to side we go. Circling. Middle toe, pull it out, push it in, like a railroad car. Toe down, toe up, side to side, and circle. Fourth toe, pull it out, push it in, down, and up, and circle. Piggy toe, pull it out, push it in, pull it out, push it in, down, up, away from the toes, toward the toes, and circle. And other way. And then floss your foot using whatever fingers fit. Then take your fingers, thread them between your toes. If you can't do that, just use your whole hand. And we'll go up and down. This is great preparation for standing poses because you've just loosened up your feet so that the bones are free. So we'll do a little bit of standing tonight. Okay, longitudinal arch. Take your knuckles. And just trace the longitudinal arch of the foot. And then one hand on the knuckles, one hand on the upper foot, and twist. Twist, twist, twist. Squeeze the heel. And then twist the ankle and work your way up the calf. Very good. Okay, happy feet. Now sit in a comfortable position and just tilt your head a little side to side and see where it's easy. Just take a snapshot. And then let's make a little sandwich here. So whichever side feels higher, put your hand on that shoulder and just let the warmth of your hand penetrate through the skin. And notice as you're breathing, your shoulder lifts a little bit, the air lifts the shoulder up a little bit, so let that happen. And then inhale, squeeze, release everything as you go down. So you're going to inhale, bring the shoulder up, squeeze. And then as you exhale, loosen the hand, loosen the shoulder a couple of times. And really let go. It's a wonderful feeling when you let go. And now make a sandwich. So you're squeezing and releasing everything. Squeezing and releasing everything. Think of the neck muscles as taffy. It gets softer as you let the heat penetrate. Good. Now, which shoulder feels lower? Let's try the other side. So first, just let your arm drape. Let the warmth of your hand penetrate the other shoulder, neck area. And notice that when you breathe, the upper lobes of your lungs expand. Let that happen. And then deliberately lift your shoulder up, release it down, 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 down. Keep breathing. Inhaling, squeezing with your hand, and then everything lets go. Now add the head. Ah, let it loosen. Doing what feels nice. Good. And then just feel like there's water flowing down your shoulders. It's kind of like those kind of waterfalls they have at spas where the water jets. You can position yourself and feel that nice watery massage. It can feel very nice. All right then. So let's all come to standing so that we can use our beautiful feet that we just spent so much time softening up. Okay, so stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Even your feet and feel the postural sway while you're getting your balance here. You want to shift a little forward like an ironing board and keeping the bones all aligned so the ankles are over the heels, the knees are over the ankles, hips are over the knees, ribs are over the hips, shoulders are over the ribs, and the head is right on top of the tail. So you might need to bring your head back a little bit and then just Feel the openness of the shoulders for you. And now we'll do a little warrior. So you're going to step wide. The toes and heels are on the same line. You're going to turn in your left foot, turn out your right foot, and then begin to slide your knee over toward the second toe. And then when you have yourself all set up, just let your arms float on the horizon. Now here you want to keep your tailbone down. The stomach muscles are engaged and lifted, and the fingers are on the same plane. Your gaze or drishti is over your middle finger, and make sure your head is in line and not forward there. And just stay there and breathe for a minute. This is also something of a balanced pose. See if you can feel that part of it. And bring your arms down. Turn the foot forward. So now the right foot is in 15 degrees, left foot is out 90. You do the same thing, just sliding your knee toward the second toe. Lifting the abdominal muscles up, the tailbone goes down. Feeling that your bones are all aligned. And then arms float on the horizon. You're gazing over your middle finger. And then the arms come down. And then let's do Peaceful Warrior 2. It's so nice. So turn the left foot in, right foot out to 90. Now here, your right arm comes up. It's like there's a mirror there. You're looking at yourself. The other arm is back on the seam of your pants. And you're just going to lift a little bit and breathe. Peaceful Warrior, gazing at your palm. Now stay there and breathe, and notice that if you don't push it, you can slide a little further. Stomach is still engaged. And a little further. How does this make you feel? And then slowly come out of the pose. Right leg turns in 15 degrees. Left leg turns out 90. Left arm floats up across from your face. Right hand stays on your leg. It will guide you. And you can play with the knee placement here. Keep breathing. And as you breathe, see what happens. Sort of a back bend here. Find your pose. Steady pose. Rest in the pose. Exalt in the pose. And then slowly, slowly come out. Both feet forward. Wide angle pose standing. Now here, bring your knee over your second toe. This helps me with loosening up the groin area. That's right. And then walk your feet back together. And then we'll come back to our mat and do some more mat work. You lie on your belly, legs are together. Your forehead is on your left forearm. You reach for your right ankle or the pant leg or whatever it is you can manage. And then without harming your knee at all, just press your hip into the mat and breathe. Change your arms. You don't have to use your hands for this. You can just press into the hip. So if your hands bother you, you don't have to use them. Okay, let go of that. Roll onto your back with your nice strap, and we'll lengthen our hamstrings. So put your foot in the strap, relax your shoulders. You're not pulling, it's the weight of your arms that's carrying you up. Good. That's right. Stay there and breathe. Now, rather than reinvent the wheel, just bring your left foot, replace the right foot, bend the right knee, and stand the right foot. And now you're on the other side. Okay, everybody, pretzel, cross the right ankle over the left knee, draw the thigh to your chest and reach around through the gap and relax and breathe. And change your legs, left ankle, right knee, and reach through the gap. Hug the thigh to your chest. If it bothers your hands, just press your knee in. You don't have to use your hands. And breathe. Good. Soles of the feet together. Now here you take your strap, cross the strap, hold each end with the other hand. So this, now let your knees rest open or just do without. Buddha pose. All right, everybody. Now roll to your right side and we'll do some beautiful arm circles into a twist. The knees are bent, knee on knee, foot on foot, and then begin to circle your shoulder. Now, if this is painful, put your fingertips on your shoulder and just circle the elbow. It can be this big. Wherever it's easy is where you want to be. Shoulder's a delicate joint. We don't want to strain it. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Palms together. Slide open. Cross your clavicle into a twist and relax in whatever twist is comfortable. You can support yourself if you need to with pillows or zafus or whatever. Main thing is be in a place where you're not stretching, you feel a total support. Breathe. And then let's do the other side. So close it up, roll to your other side. Knee over knee, foot over foot, tender shoulder, do the elbow. Otherwise, you can circle whatever is comfortable. Gentle range of motion for your shoulder. Breathe. And then palms together, slide open into a twist and relax. Close it up and then come to Savasana. So adjust yourself so that you're completely comfortable on the floor. Legs can be over a bolster if that makes you comfortable, especially if your low back is bothering you. Covering them up with a blanket so that you don't get cold. Putting on your eye pillow if that's something you like. And let yourself rest completely on the floor. Maybe you feel more relaxed than you did when we first started this evening and you took that initial look at your spine and your body. So feel the weight of your heels on the floor. Moving up through the shins and the knee joints. Let them rest. And then the larger bones of the thighs. And where the thighs connect with your hips. Relax your hips. Let them be heavy. Relax the whole pelvis. Relax the sacrum, the sacred triangular bone. And see if you can feel the breath in it. Can you feel the bones breathing? Direct your attention to the vertebra of the spine. See if you can feel the bones breathing in your spine, relaxing, settling toward the floor. All the muscles of your back are like a hammock. The bones are just swinging on the breath in the hammock, relaxing. And feel the ribs in the back of your body. Breathing against the floor. Can you feel your shoulder blades sliding a little bit apart as you inhale? Coming back together as you exhale. Shoulder blades sliding, relaxing, breathing. Relax your collarbone open. Feel the breath in the collarbone. Feel the collarbone coming into the shoulder joint in the upper arm, relaxing the upper arm. Following the upper arm into the elbow, relaxing the elbows. And then down through the bones of the forearm, relaxing the forearm bones, radius and ulna. Through the wrists, palms of your hands, bones of your hands, the fingers and thumb. Whole arm relaxing, whole arm breathing. Reversing the journey up the arm to the neck, relaxing the neck, the front, the back, the hollow of the neck. Letting the lower row of teeth relax away from the upper row of teeth. Letting the sinus cavities relax, the eye sockets relax. Let your eyes rest in the back. Let your forehead relax, your temples relax, your scalp relax. Whole skull is breathing, relaxing. Whole body is breathing. Tip of the toes, top of the head. Feel the cells expand as you inhale and release as you exhale. Whole body is breathing. Lighter as you exhale, lighter as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you become heavier, sinking more deeply into the ground, relaxing every fiber of your being. So slowly transition to a resting position, fetal position on your right side, and absorb the benefits of Shavasana in the class this evening. And then in your own timing, please come to sit facing me. And feel the breath coming and going. And then wait for a breath, let it lift your arms up. Gather peace and prana and bring it into your heart. And let's all take a deep breath of gratitude for yoga. And thank you all so much for coming this evening.